Hello, and welcome to another GBL video. Today we'll be looking at an ABB team in Ultra League Premier Cup with a surprisingly low threat score. And you don't even need any XL candies for this. We have Sirfetch'd with Counter, Leaf Blade, and Close Combat. There's also Gengar with Shadow Claw, Shadow Punch, and Shadow Ball. And finally, Alolan Muck with Snarl, Dark Pulse, and Gunk Shot. Note that these moves aren't set in stone, and I'd actually highly recommend Brave Bird over Close Combat for Sirfetch'd, unless you're in a meta with lots of Umbreons and Stunfisks. I just happened to record this video when I still had Close Combat, but I seem to have run into more situations where Brave Bird would have benefited me more, so I later switched to it afterwards. Likewise, Sludge Wave could also work with Alolan Muck. And let me actually show you the threat scores when we switch these over. So let's do Brave Bird, and let's switch this to Sludge Wave. And you can see here, your threat score went from 584 to 583, so it's still similar. Now let's actually expand out these advanced options in PV Poke. And I'll show you, even when you consider Shadows and XL Mons, this team handles a variety of threats very well. So let's add Shadow Mons and XL Pokemon, and let's expand the scorecard length to 40. And let me show you this here. And okay, your coverage dropped from an A to a B, but that's still pretty good considering we don't have any XL Mons here. And let's take a look at this here. There are only 3 Mons that none of these 3 that can take care of, basically. So you have an XL Pelipper, an XL Kanto Ninetales, not the Alolan one, and a Glisker. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's basically it. So the basic flow of this team is to lead with Sirfetch'd, swap to Alolan Muck on neutral and unfavorable matchups, and immediately try to get a shield advantage with your Alolan Muck while letting it go down. Then you farm their lead down, their switch in down with Sirfetch'd before switching to Gengar, hopefully when you have a shield advantage, and you know Gengar is deadly with a shield advantage. So let's get started with some matches. Alright, let's begin our first battle. Our Sirfetch'd is coming against an Empoleon, and this is a favorable matchup, so we're going to stay in. Throw the Leaf Blade. Actually, I'm going to bait them, think it's a close combat. And they shield. So we're gonna match shields. This probably is a Drill Peck. Even a Hydro Cannon, we probably want to shield here. Drill Peck, yep. And they switch to Abomasnow. We're actually gonna stay in. This is also a favorable matchup. Well, let's throw the Close Combat before we switch to something else. Boom. And we KO it right away. Switch to our Gengar, because our Sirfetch'd has been debuffed after the Close Combat. Throw a Shadow Punch. If they don't shield, Empoleon is gone. Yep. And now, come in with Lapras, and they quit. So we win the first one. Next, our Sirfetch'd is coming up against a Charizard. This is not a favorable matchup, so we're going to switch to Alolan Muck, which isn't a favorable matchup, but hopefully they're going to switch, or if they don't, we can get some shields out of them with our Dark Pulse. And they shield. Okay, so we have a shield advantage, so I'm fine if they take out our Alolan Muck here. Blast Burn, we can probably make it to another Dark Pulse. So, oh, now they finally switch. Into a Kingdra. Nope, we can't make it to another Dark Pulse. So we're going to come back in with our Sirfetch'd. And we might get hit by an Octolu. I don't know how to pronounce that. But it's that water move that debuffs you. Yeah. Oh, and we got debuffed. Let's throw a Leaf Blade. This is still going to KO them anyways. Okay. Now we want to switch to Gengar. We come in with the Charizard. And yeah, we shield this. Even though it's just a Dragon Claw. And we're just going to throw the Shadow Punch. We're not even going to bother baiting here. Hopefully we can get to 2. Yep, and we get to 2 here. So I'm not sure if this takes him out. If not, he's going to have very little health left. Yeah. And then he throws his final charge move against our Gengar, which will probably take it out. Oh no, it still has a bit of health left. What's left? A Venusaur. Let's get to the Shadow Ball. That was very close here. And boom. Okay, he throws his charge move, but it's too late now. And boom. We win the first, actually, oh, he still has this Charizard left, but we win the second match. Next, Sirfetch'd versus Abomasnow. Favorable matchup, we're going to stay in. I'm expecting a switch to a Crobat, and we go to our Alolan Muck. So, the only thing we need to watch out for are, I think, aerial aces, or some sort of flying attack. That's the only thing we can resist Shadow Ball. We can also resist any poison attacks. I think we can tank one here. Sludge Bomb, not very effective. Let's throw another Dark Pulse. Hopefully this gets a shield out of him. Yep. And can we make it to another Dark Pulse? Oh, nope. This is going to KO us. And we want to leave with a shield advantage here. Oh no. We can throw another Dark Pulse here. And we get his last shield. Which is all fine, because then we're going to come in with Gengar and farm this thing down. With a 2 shield advantage. Oh, and he switches to Abomasnow. I don't know why I hit Shadow Punch. I probably could have just Shadow Balled him here. Maybe just out habit because I switched to Sirfetch'd. And we're gonna shield this and just farm this thing down. And now let's see what they have. Poliwrath. Oh, I don't know why I hit close combat. Probably could have used Leaf Blade on this one, but I think I still won this match anyways. Leaf Blade now. Coming in. KO that. Crobat, unfortunately, will probably KO this, but our Gengar is gonna take him out. Okay, we still shielded. Yep. Even though I played this one less than perfectly, we still won it. This was probably the 10th game I've played with this team, with this particular lineup. On to our next battle here. Sirfetch'd versus Charizard. Unfavorable matchup. Let's switch to Alolan Muck and hopefully get some shields out of the Charizard. And he switches to Swampert. Oh, that's just bad. Let's Dark Pulse him down. Hopefully we can get some shields out of him. Probably not, but he's at half health. If this is an Earthquake, we're dead, but we can farm him down with Sirfetch'd. So let's wait out the clock a little bit so we'll be able to switch after we farm him down. Or we're just gonna go, okay. I think we can take whatever he's throwing here. Can tank it, Hydro Cannon, yep. Let's farm down, and now we can switch to Gengar against this Charizard. Oh, this is why we lost. He switched to Alolan Muck, which hard counters are Gengar. This is pretty much good game, but I'm just gonna play out just to see how close I can get. You can do it. Okay, nope. Guess not. This point with 2 shields, not sure if that's what I did, but probably the best thing to do now is to farm him down, but I decided to throw the Leaf Blade instead, which KOs it. Okay, we're not gonna win here. Even if we had Brave Bird, we still wouldn't have won. Next match, Sirfetch'd versus Toxicroak. Neutral matchup. Let's switch to Alolan Muck, which is also neutral, but a lot of times they'll instinctively switch to something else. And we'll Dark Pulse this. Crustle. I think this is an XL Crustle since it's close to 2500 CP. X-Scissor, okay. Let's get another Dark Pulse out. Hopefully he shields this one. Yep. So now we have a shield advantage, and I'm fine letting this thing go down. Yep. We're going down, but I think he's going to be out of energy at this point. And we can come in with our Sirfetch'd and farm that thing down. Let's wait out on the switch clock so we can switch to Gengar more easily. Okay, Gengar is available now. Let's farm this thing down. He's probably going to come in with Toxicroak now, or something else. Toxicroak, come in with Gengar. Usually against fighters, which don't have a lot of bulk, I don't even bother to bait them. I just go straight Shadow Punch. Or this time, you switch to Swampert, so I'm gonna bait them. Hopefully he shields this. No. And let's just go straight Shadow Punch. And he shields that. Well, this is not a favorable matchup, and I'd rather have my Sirfetch'd against his Swampert, so I'm just going to let this Gengar go down while I still have one shield left. Let's farm a bit and Leaf Blade this thing. Once he comes in with Toxicroak, we want to actually counter him a bit. And then we throw our Close Combat. And boom, we take him out. Good game.